Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to create this 3D pattern by doing front post and back post stitches. Now if you haven't done so as yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. Now to start you'll need your yarn, and I'll also be using a 3mm crochet hook. Now I've gone ahead and made 23 chain stitches to make this pattern. You can make yours as long as you'd like. It just needs to be a multiple of 6 plus 5. So again, that's any multiple of 6 plus 5 and you should be able to make this pattern. Now in the third stitch from our hook, go ahead and make a double crochet. So yarn over your hook, insert it into the third chain, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull it through the first 2, yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. Now we're going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch going down. So again, now once you've completed the row, chain 1 and turn your work. Now we're going to do a single crochet in the first stitch, which is here. That's 1 single crochet, and we're going to do it 3 times in total. So that's 2, 3. Now after completing the first 3 single crochets, we're going to do 3 front post stitches. So let's count the double crochets at the bottom here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip the first 3 double crochets, and in the 4th we're going to do our first front post stitch. Now to do that, yarn over a hook, and we're going to insert the hook behind this stitch here, and we're going to put it through the other side, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then we're going to complete a double crochet as normal. So that's 1, and this will count as a front post stitch. Now let's go ahead and repeat that in the next 2 stitches. Now after completing the first 3 front post stitches, we're going to skip these stitches at the back here, these 3 stitches which would follow or single crochets, so 1, 2, 3, and then in the next stitch we're going to do 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to skip or double crochets in this row, 1, 2, 3, and repeat the pattern for our front post stitches. And we always do it in counts of 3s, so we're going to do 3 front post stitches here. So this is our second, and this would be our third. So we're just going to repeat this pattern going down, where we do 3 single crochets and then 3 front post stitches, 3 single crochets, and then 3 front post stitches, and so on. So that's the pattern for this row. And in the last stitch, we're going to do our last single crochet, but I like to change colors here. So you can take another color yarn if you'd like, and we're just going to complete the stitch with that color, and that's going to be our third single crochet. Now chain 1 and turn your work, and with the new color we're going to do single crochets in each stitch going across. Now I also like to place the tail of the new yarn forward so that I can yarn over it. So insert your hook, pull up a loop and complete a single crochet, and we're just going to go ahead and do this all across until we're at the end. Now once you've completed the single crochet going all across, chain 1, turn your work and repeat that. So we're going to do single crochets in the same color going all across. Now in the last stitch, we're going to go ahead and start the single crochet with the white color here, but then we're just going to go ahead and finish it with the other color. Now chain 1 and turn your work, and in the first 3 stitches we're going to do single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to continue with our 3D pattern, but we're going to do our double crochets from the back. So yarn over, and in the first front post stitch that's here, we're going to insert our hook under it and pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull it through the first 2, yarn over and pull it through the last 2, and repeat that for 2 more counts. Once more. Now once completed, count 3, 1, 2, 3, and of course in the next stitch we're going to do our single crochets, and we're going to do that for 3 counts. So 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and then we're going to repeat the pattern. Now I've ended the row with 3 single crochets, see, and I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work, and I'm also going to be doing 3 single crochets in the first 3 stitches. It's right here. Now in the next stitch we're going to create a front post double crochet, so insert it behind the stitch that's here, pull up a loop and complete the double crochets, and of course we're going to do that for 3 counts. Now once completed, we're going to skip 3 at the back following our single crochet, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're just going to repeat that going all the way down. So go ahead and do our 3 front post stitches and then 3 single crochets, 3 front post stitches, and then 3 single crochets. In the last single crochet, I'm going to start it with this color, and then I'm going to end it with our next color here. And then we're going to chain 1, turn our work. In the first stitch, we're going to do a single crochet, and we're going to do single crochets going all the way down. So go ahead and complete 2 rows of single crochets. Now I've created 2 rows of single crochets, and in the last stitch, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and change out the color, the same thing as we've been doing so far. Now once you've changed out the color in the last stitch, just go ahead and chain 1 and turn your work, and then go ahead and complete 3 single crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So now we're just going to go ahead and repeat the pattern with our back post stitch. So we're going to do this in the same way that we did before, right? Yarn over, insert or hook, and pull up a loop, and then complete or double crochet. And we're going to do that in the next 2 stitches as well. Once completed, remember to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then complete 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and we're going to do that going all the way down. Now again, we always close out the row with 3 single crochets, and then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work and do 3 single crochets to start the row. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do this row in the same way as we've done before. So that's 3 front post stitches, 2, and 3, and then we're going to do our 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. So just go ahead and continue the pattern until you're all the way at the end. Now this is how it looks after completing the row, and of course in the last stitch, which is a single crochet, we're going to start the row with the color that we've been using, and then we're going to switch it over to the other color. We're going to end that stitch by switching it over to the other color, and then we're pretty much going to repeat the pattern. So again, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and then we're going to complete 2 rows of single crochet, and then we're going to continue with our back and front post stitches. Now if you have any questions at all, please let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to get back to you. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.